Since 2022, New York City has absorbed more than 170,000 migrants, mostly sent on buses by Texas officials from the U.S.-Mexico border. Many of them are asylum seekers who hail from South American countries facing political and economic upheaval, like Venezuela and El Salvador. But increasingly, people from Asia, Western Africa, and the Caribbean have been making the difficult journey to the U.S. via the southern border as well. Unfolding humanitarian crisis. At the heart of this maelstrom is Power Malu, executive director of Artists Athletes Activists. Power and his associates have taken on the Herculean task of welcoming and advocating for the tens of thousands of migrants arriving in New York. This report delves into the nuances of the New York migrant crisis from the unique perspective of Zero Reports, highlighting the tireless efforts of grassroots organizers who step in where governmental systems falter. Arrival and immediate response. Early mornings at Penn Station are hectic for Power Malu. His mission is clear but complex: locate and assist migrants arriving from Texas. These migrants, often dropped off with little notice or coordination, find themselves in an unfamiliar and overwhelming environment. Power and his team, using tools as rudimentary yet effective as Google Translate, scour the station for individuals and families in need of assistance. Power's role is not officially sanctioned by the city. Instead, he represents a crucial gap filler in New York City's strained immigration system. Since the spring of 2022, the city has absorbed over 170,000 migrants, many sent on buses from Texas. This influx has strained the city's resources, prompting Mayor Eric Adams to estimate a staggering $12 billion cost to manage the crisis. Challenges faced by migrants. The migrants arriving in New York face a myriad of challenges. The city's right to shelter policy, which mandates reapplication for residents every 30 to 60 days, adds layers of instability for individuals already struggling to adapt to a new country. Power and his organization are well aware of these hardships, transforming their mission from merely welcoming new arrivals to providing comprehensive case management and social services. A significant misconception is that migrants are housed in luxurious accommodations with abundant services. In reality, many of these migrants face dire living conditions and a lack of basic necessities. This is where organizations like Artists Athletes Activists step in, providing not just shelter, but also mental health therapy, legal aid, and other essential services. Building a community hub. One of the pivotal hubs for this support network is Metro Baptist Church on West 40th Street. This church has become a sanctuary for recent immigrants, offering everything from food and clothing to legal assistance and educational resources. Power Malu and his volunteers work tirelessly, transforming the space into a bustling community center where hundreds of migrants find a semblance of normalcy amidst chaos. A key aspect of building this community is food. At the church, the smell of arepas, kale salad, and carotas, a Venezuelan black bean stew, wafts through the air, creating a sense of home for many who have not had the opportunity to cook or enjoy familiar meals for months. This communal cooking experience not only nourishes the body, but also fosters a sense of belonging and stability. volunteer efforts and personal stories. Many volunteers at Metro Baptist Church are migrants themselves. Bashir, whom Power met at Penn Station, and Brandon, a Venezuelan asylum seeker who arrived in 2022, are integral to the daily operations. Their personal experiences and deep understanding of the migrant journey make them invaluable assets in providing empathetic and effective support. One notable partner organization is Team TLC, which focuses on providing clothing and essential items to migrants. Their Little Shop of Kindness allows asylum seekers to choose clothes in a dignified manner, treating them as valued customers rather than charity cases. This simple act of allowing individuals to select their clothing restores a sense of agency and self-respect, often eroded during their arduous journeys. Igor, a volunteer from Burundi, highlights the impact of these efforts. Having received asylum recently, Igor's story is a testament to the transformative power of community support. Everything he owns, from his coat to his everyday attire, comes from donations facilitated by Team TLC. His gratitude underscores the crucial role these grassroots organizations play in the lives of migrants. Key figures in the movement. A name that frequently emerges in conversations is Adama Ba, Executive Director of Africana. Adama's journey from undocumented immigrant to a pivotal community leader underscores the deeply personal nature of this crisis. Arriving from Guinea at the age of 2, her life was upended as a teenager when immigration officers raided her home. This traumatic experience fueled her passion for advocacy and reform. Africana, operating from a buzzing Harlem storefront, serves primarily Black migrants from sub-Saharan Africa and Haiti. Adama emphasizes the unique challenges faced by these communities, often overlooked amid the larger influx of Latin American migrants. Language barriers and culturally tailored services are significant hurdles, making Africana's work all the more vital. Collaboration and frustration with city government. Despite the extensive work done by these grassroots organizations, collaboration with the New York City government remains a point of contention. Power Malu and his peers express frustration over the city's failure to engage effectively with on-the-ground efforts. They argue that the city's bureaucratic approach often hinders rather than helps the process of migrant integration. City officials maintain that they are doing everything possible to manage an unprecedented crisis. They point out that New York has avoided the tent cities and street encampments seen in other cities, suggesting a level of success in their strategies. However, grassroots leaders like Power and Adama argue that real, sustained support comes from understanding and addressing individual needs, something that requires a more flexible, less politicized approach. Conclusion. The New York migrant crisis is a multifaceted challenge that tests the limits of the city's resources and the resilience of its communities. Grassroots organizations like Artists, Athletes, Activists, Team TLC, and Africana have stepped up to provide critical support where the city's systems fall short. Their work highlights the importance of empathy, cultural understanding, and community-driven solutions in addressing such a complex humanitarian issue. As the city grapples with the ongoing influx of migrants, the stories and efforts of individuals like Power Malu, Bashir, Brandon, Adama Ba, and Igor remind us that behind every statistic is a human being with hopes, dreams, and the desire for a better life. These grassroots efforts showcase the best of humanity, offering a blueprint for how cities can respond to crises with compassion and efficacy. The New York migrant crisis, seen up close, is a testament to the power of community and the enduring spirit of those who work tirelessly to welcome and support the most vulnerable among us.
Yes, guys, thank you for watching the video. If you like this video, please like, share, and comment. And also, you can subscribe and turn on the notification bell on. Please watch out for our next video. Thank you, guys.